everyone. Lorraine here with Lorraine Corbanic Fitness. I'm so glad you joined me today for this inner thigh workout. Yeah, it's been a requested one, so let's go ahead and do that. All you really need is a yoga mat because we will be doing some exercises down on the ground. Really, you only need body weight, so we're ready to go. All right, we're gonna start with a side lunge. So you're gonna come over to one side. We're gonna take a giant step over, and the leg that you step with is gonna bend. The leg that stays on the ground is gonna be nice and straight. Make sure that this bent knee does not go past the toe. Take a look at it. So that means you're shooting that booty way behind you, finding an imaginary chair to sit in. All right, are you ready? We're going to do 15 per leg. Let's do this. Here we go. Big side step. Press it on up to come to standing. Beautiful. Nice big steps. Get nice and low. You're gonna feel it almost immediately. This is 5. Nice deep breaths. Oh, it's gonna be a great day, my friends. Working these thighs. Ladies, you know what I mean. That's 10. This is 12. Beautiful. 3 more. Keep going. Going into our last one right here. Doesn't that go by fast? Good job. Let's go to the opposite side. Do it all over again. Opposite leg. Here we go. Big side step. Bending into the knee that you're stepping with. The knee of the leg that you're stepping with. Good job. Beautiful. That is 5. Beautiful. I know you're doing great. We're almost at 10. This is it right here. Couple more. Make sure you're stepping nice and wide. You've checked out those knees, right? Good job. Last one right here. Beautiful. Take a little break in between. We're gonna go on to the next one, sumo squats. So we're gonna take those legs nice and wide. Your heels are aligned underneath the shoulders. Your toes are angled out. All right, from here, you can put hands on your waist, hands at heart center. You can hold on to dumbbells if you want, right? And we're just gonna sink it down. Now when you sink it down, you're gonna keep the knees nice and wide. You're gonna exhale as you press up. So let's do this, ready? 15, inhale slowly. Exhale, press up through the heels. That's 1. 2. This is 3. Beautiful. Now notice when you come up, we're not jamming those knees. We're not locking them out. It's nice and gentle, but you're feeling it on those inner thighs, aren't you? Oh, for sure you are. This is 7. Good job. Now here we still want to protect our knees. You want to look down. Make sure they're staying nice and wide. Don't let them collapse. This is bad. No, no, no. Into the midline. Here we go. This is number 11. So almost done for this set. Number 13, you've only got 2 more. Stay with me. Sinking that booty nice and low to the ground. And that is it. Come on out. Shake out the legs if they need it. Okay, we're coming into a Cossack squat. 3rd one of the standing series. Take it over to one side. Actually, no, let's start with nice wide legs. Toes are parallel. Feet are parallel, toes pointing straight towards me. So it's very similar to a side lunge, except for we're staying static. The feet aren't moving. We're not taking steps. We're gonna sink it down nice and low, and we're gonna turn the foot of the leg that's straight up towards the ceiling. That toe is pointing straight up. You're really gonna feel that. We're gonna exhale, press up through the standing foot, and switch sides. So we're alternating back and forth. Are you with me? Let's do this. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Nice, good form. Let's go. Sink it over to one side. Booty is still going way behind you. Exhale, press it up. Go over to the opposite side. Toes going up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Now don't worry if you can't go very low. Obviously this is a little bit of a function of flexibility. So just go to where you can manage. That is 5, my friend. So for instance, maybe you're just right here. That's okay. That's your level of flexibility for now. And of course, over time, with practice, yeah, your flexibility will get stronger, will go deeper. You'll be able to go lower and feel that stretch even more. Beautiful. So that is 10, my friends. 5 more. You're checking out those knees, right? Here we go. It's not going past the knee. Look down. Oh yeah, maybe that means you need to shoot those hips, that booty behind you a little bit further. I think that's 15, but let's do one more just in case. Beautiful. Press it up. All right, we're getting down on the floor, and don't you worry, we're gonna get back up. We're gonna repeat that whole series, but let's get down on the ground for now. Actually, not on our bottoms. We're gonna come into a Spider-Man, or otherwise known as dragon plank, and we're gonna alternate it. So, as if you were in regular plank, go ahead and take that now, pulling the shoulders away from the ears, soft bend in the elbows. We're gonna bring one foot up, right up towards the hands. Don't worry if it doesn't quite get there. Bring it all the way back to plank, alternate sides. All right, are you ready? Pull in the belly, let's go. Step it side and back and side. That's one. We're gonna do both sides at once, or both sides to make one. So that's 2. 2.5, you get the picture. That's 3. Keep the belly nice and tight as well. Little added bonus that we're working into those abdominals. That's 5, 10 more. Beautiful, I know you're staying with me. Always working to keep the shoulders away from the ears, the navel pulled up to the spine. Feeling that heat start to build. Last 5. Really focus on your form. Yeah, here we go, because we want to be effective, right? We're down to the last 2, my friends. Reach. Yeah, step that foot way up here. Last one, side and side. You got it. Drop the knees. Roll out the shoulders if you need. We're going to come down onto our backs. It's almost like a scissor kick that we're going to do. But again, we're not worried so much about the abdominals as we are about the inner thighs today. So down on the ground, you can pull that navel into the spine to protect the lower back. Don't worry about lifting the head and shoulders off the ground unless you really want that added bonus of working the abdominals. Lift up the legs. Make a nice wide straddle. I like to point my toes here, but you could flex. And then from here, open and close the legs. All right, so again, it could look like this, or you could lift those head and shoulders. Just make sure the chin isn't tucked way down to the chest. More of a nice long line in that neck. Are you ready? 15, slow and controlled. Let's go. Close it in, open it up. That's 1. And 2. Just slow and controlled, right? Just because we're exercising and we're doing a fitness class doesn't mean it always has to be really fast. It doesn't always have to be cardio to be effective. Beautiful. If head and shoulders are up, it's getting too intense, too much for you, go ahead and roll down that neck. We're going to do 5 more right here. 5 and 4. I'm lifting up a little high because I love feeling my abdominals. 3. Hopefully you can feel those inner thighs though too, yeah? Oh yeah, I sure can. Last one right here, good job. Roll down, bring the knees into the chest. Roll on up, we're coming into our sides, onto our sides. So a side lying inner thigh leg lift, that's a long word. First I want you to align the elbow right underneath the shoulder. Look down at the legs, they should be nice and long. You don't want them in front of the body, and you certainly don't want them arched behind you. From here, take the top leg, bend into the knee, and plant the foot in front of the bottom thigh. Now the bottom leg, I want you to flex that foot. It's nice and flat, and we're simply gonna lift. Now if you don't wanna be on the shoulder, let's say you have shoulder injuries or tenderness there, you can lay right down, and you can either have your arm out to the side, you can prop up on the hand, or you can lay down on the arm. Perfectly fine, all right? So I'm gonna come up, just be nice and tall. I'm gonna try not to collapse here. We've got that nice flexed foot. Are you ready to go with me? 15 per side, let's go. Lift it up and down and up and down. Good job. I might have collapsed a little tiny bit there in my chest. Did you see that? Yeah, if you're not always watching, it's easy to have something on your body you forget about it and it goes into default mode, which isn't always best for fitness, for the form that we want when we're working out and working those muscles. We want to stay nice and safe. We're almost done this side already. Let's go for 5 and 4 and 3. Lift. Last 2. Last one right here. Lift. Good job. Flip it over. Maybe you just roll over. That's okay. Going over to the opposite side. Again, so we're stacking the hips. Top hip over top of the bottom hip. Those legs are nice and long. Bend into that top leg. Flex the bottom foot. Are you ready? Let's go. Lift it up. Nice and slow. No rush here. Try to lift up nice and high. And as always, you'll likely notice that one side's a little easier than the other. Pretty typical. Beautiful. This is so effective. Beautiful. Let's go number 10 right here. Last 5 and 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Release. Good job. Grab a quick sip of water. We're going to do that all again. Coming up to standing for our side lunges. So, you're ready, right? We don't need a big long break. Okay, standing up nice and tall. We're going over to the side. Remember, the side you step with is going to bend. Let's do this. Big step. Come back to the opposite leg. That's standing up. It stays nice and straight the whole time. That's 4. Make sure you're breathing, never holding that big, beautiful breath. It's really there to support you. Would hate to see you pass out. Beautiful. This is 10. We've got 5 more. Good job. 3. This is 2. Last 1. Switch sides. Let's go right into it. Big step. Press it up through that heel. Beautiful. Are you checking that knee? Make sure. Let's go. Look down. Yeah, it doesn't go past that knee. Stick those hips out way behind you. I inhale as I lower. I exhale as I press. Try to stay with that breath. That's 10. We've got 5 more. Yeah, you got it. Last 3. This is 2. Last 1. Beautiful. Let's get into that sumo shape. Okay, nice wide legs. Those heels are aligned underneath the shoulders. Angle out those feet. Are you ready? Hands here or here. Nice soft shoulders. Let's go. Knees wide. Sink it low. Press up through the heels. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press up through those heels. Does that feel marvelous? Oh, yeah. Yeah. And here, we're watching those knees. Their tendency is to fall inward toward the midline of your body. Don't let them. Yeah, use those muscles. Keep those legs spread apart. Yeah. You got this. Sinking that booty nice and low, down towards the ground. If my count is right, this is 10. We've got 5 more. Yep, here we go. Final 3, nice and easy. Stay with me. Last one, right here. Let's do this. Press up through those heels. Yes, shake it out. All right, that beautiful Cossack squat, taking those legs nice and wide. Those toes are pointing straight forward at me. Are you ready? Let's go. Sink that booty behind you. Bend into that one knee, opposite toe up to the ceiling. Press it up. Hinge over to the opposite side. Remember, you can be holding a weight here. If you need more, maybe you're holding onto a kettlebell upside down. Maybe you're holding onto a couple of weights. Maybe you've got a couple canned goods with you, but you don't need weight at all, right? You can absolutely just let your body weight do the work. Excellent, my friends. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. We're not creating tension here. We're working those inner thighs. Nicely done, nicely done. This is 10. 5 more, my friends. Yeah. With control, with intention, mind on the muscle. 2 more right here. Let's go. Press up. Last one. My goodness, didn't that feel amazing? Of course it did. All right, let's get down on the ground. I'm going to face the opposite way this time. Our Spider-Man or our dragon plank. Planting the hands right underneath those shoulders. Softest of bends in the elbows. Pull in the belly. Are you ready? Stepping it up to those hands. Let's go. Step it up. Other side. That's 1. Beautiful. Now, of course, if you want a little cardio, you want to pick it up a little bit, you can turn this into a hop in between and kind of jump, make it a dragon plank jump. I'm staying nice and slow today, nice and mindful. Yeah, thinking about those inner thighs, keeping that soft bend in the elbows, keeping my neck and head in line with my spine. Oh, are you with me? Good job. Now remember, if you also really cannot do this, you can always put the knees down, step it up from the knees. That's absolutely a possibility. Here we go, last 3. And last 2, up and back and up and back. Final 1. Good job, my friends. You did it. Lower those legs down. Get on that back of yours. Settle yourself on down. Decide whether or not you're gonna lift that head and shoulders up. Ooh, I found a piece of sun. How nice is that? All right, I'm pulling my belly in. Navel to spine. Shoulders away from the ears. Lift the legs in a wide straddle. Head and shoulders up if you want to work those abs as well. Close and open. Here we go. We've started already. Yes, we have. 3 down already. Nice and slow. Really stretch those legs out as wide as you can. Yeah. Beautiful. Very, very similar to our scissor kick. And for that matter, if you want to cross those legs over in midair, you go right ahead. That's totally fine. All right, look at that. We're almost done. Last 5 right here. And 4. I lift it up a little higher. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Roll it on over to the side. All right, find that side body. Either lying down, right? Or coming up onto that elbow. Make sure the body's nice and tall. Let's square out our hips, stacking one on top of the other. Take the top leg, bring it in front. Flex that bottom foot. Are you ready? Let's do this. 15, up and lower. Little move, right? It's not going super high up unless you're super, super flexible. Most of us aren't that flexible in our hips. And this is definitely a function of hips as well. 8 and 9. Whoo, 10. And of course you could also use bands for this. I'm not using my band today. This is all body weight, super accessible for everybody. Last 2, up and lower. Last 1, you got it. Let's flip it over all the way. I'm staying up on those elbows. You're welcome to lie down, my friends. Check out those hips. All right, top leg in place, bottom leg flexed. You with me? Let's do this. Lift it up for 1. This is 2. And of course, you don't have to do it exactly the same time as me. Maybe you're on your own time. Yeah, maybe you're just using this for ideas. That's great too. Beautiful. We're already over halfway. Yeah? This is 10. 11. 4 more. Only 3. Last 2. Here we go. Last 1. Oh my goodness. I so felt that. I hope you did. Okay, let's get into that final set. Here we go. Coming up to our standing position. Taking those nice big side lunges. So come on over to the side. Are you ready? You know what? I'm going to have a little sip of water. Yes, I am. Give you a couple seconds break. All right, now I'm ready. Big side lunge. All right, I know you got this. Let's do 15. Big step. Yeah. Press up through that heel. 3. Awesome. Nice. 10 more. You're taking nice big steps, right? Beautiful. Keep those feet both facing forward. They're parallel. You got it. Almost done. Here we go. 5. This is 4. Last 3. Big step. Come on. Finish it off. 1 more right here. You got it. All right, let's go over to the opposite side of our mat. Let's do this. Big step over. Oops, I just untied my own shoe. That happens. I'm leaving it for now. This is 3. 4. Where's that booty? Way behind you, right? It's like you're finding a chair back there. Yep. Looking down at that knee. It's not going past my toe. If there was a ruler that I could put down from my knee, be in line with my toe, you got it. Where are we at, everybody? I think that's 10. Last 5. Where's those smiles? Come on, guys, you got this. Last 2 right here, and in case I miscounted, I'm doing 1 more. All right, good job. Shake out those legs. Teeny tiny break, and then we're coming into those sumo squats. Okay, let's take nice wide legs. Checking for the heels, underneath shoulders. Wide feet, tuck in the belly, soften the shoulders. Here we go, hands wherever you need. Sink it down low, keep those knees wide. Exhale, press up through those heels. Yeah, you got it. Torso stays up nice and high the whole time, so we're not bending forward. If I were to show you from the side, my torso stays upright. I'm not leaning forward. No way. All right, you got this. I know you do. And I'm moving all over the place. All right, this is 7. So that means right now, over halfway, sink that booty nice and low. Still pressing up through the heels. Yeah, even when I'm wearing runners, I'm lifting my toes. That way I'm keeping that weight in my heels, right where it belongs. All right, look at that. We're almost done our sumo squats. Last 2 right here, that means 1 more. Sink it low. Oh heck, let's pulse it out. You like that? Just pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it up. Oh, that was a little extra. Why not? All right, let's get into that Cossack squat. So starting with our beautiful feet, parallel, facing forward. Are you ready? Let's do this. Sink it down low, lift up that toe. Press up through the heel of the foot, of the leg that is bent. Good job, press it up, that's 2. Press. Yeah, feeling that beautiful stretch in that inner thigh, aren't you? And that leg goes nice and long and straight. 6. No rush this morning. Yeah, love it. Alrighty, we are coming up to number 10 right here. How are those shoulders doing? Are they getting creepy? Don't let them creep up to those shoulders or up to the ears. Here we go. 4 left. Lift those toes. Feel that stretch. Last 3. And 2. Here we go. Final 1. Press it up. Join me on the ground, will ya? All right. Whatever you want to call these. Dragon planks, Spider-Man. Let's get into our plank. Wide spread those fingertips. Get yourself lots of room to grip the mat. Ready? Here we go. Step it up and back. All the way back, by the way. That foot's going all the way back to where it started. Tummy staying nice and tight, pulling in that navel. Yeah. 3. Let's go. Reach. I think I stepped on my finger that time. That's okay. You just completed 5. We've only got 10 more. Stay with me. Come on. Yeah, you can do this. Just tell yourself you've got it. Put on that smile, because we're having fun, right? It's fun to work out. It's fun to move. Fun to grow. Last 5 right here. How did that shoelace get untied again? Yeah, that's why half the time I go barefoot in the house. Last 3 right here. Last 2, stay with me, reach, make sure you're breathing, final 1, and then we're lowering those knees and getting ready on our backs. Well done. All right, supine opening closes, tying up my shoe so you get a couple seconds break. All right, you're on your back, lifted head and shoulders if you need it, legs are nice and wide, big straddle in the air. All right, let's do this. Open and close. Now remember, you're gonna be crossing over. Yep. I'm getting up a little higher. Always like to engage those abdominals and really feel them working when I can. That's 5. And if you're tired, you're here. That's okay. Beautiful. Really open those legs. Yeah? And like I said, if you want, flex those feet. Press the heels out, that's fine too. Well, I've totally lost count. These ones go by so fast. It's okay if we do a couple extra, right? All right, we're gonna finish off. Last 2, final 1, right here. Good job, we're coming up onto the side body. Finding your position, you know what it is now. Let's align elbow under shoulder or lie right down. How are those hips? Let's stack them. Long legs, top leg, bending into that knee. Lift the chest, don't let yourself collapse. Flex the bottom foot. Are you ready? Let's do this. Lift it up and down. Beautiful. Very small movement. Might only be an inch or two. That's okay. Lift and lower. And notice when we're lowering, it's not resting on the ground. It's still hovering. It's still working. Beautiful. This is 10 already. Got 1 and 2 and 3. Last one right here, 15. All right, moving on over. We are so close to being done. I'm so glad that you joined me today. Sticking it out. All right, high chest, top foot, flex that bottom. Let's do this. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Now, of course, if you need a bigger break, you can rest that foot in between. That's okay. I've always told you to listen to your body. So if that's what you need, that's what you need. Yeah. Try not to let that top hip roll back. We are almost done. So, so good. We've got 5 more. Beautiful. Say stop in the upper body. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, right there, you got it. Okay, we're coming into a really quick stretch. And you know what, if you're feeling like, I need more, then you're gonna go ahead and do a whole nother round of those. That's totally okay. And it's here for all time, so you can come back to it as often as you like. So we're just sitting cross-legged. We're gonna take one leg out to the side, draw the foot in close to the groin here. We're gonna flex into the foot of the straight leg. Sit up nice and tall. From here, inhale, reach those arms straight up, turn and face the foot. Exhale, we're gonna stretch and reach. Don't worry if you cannot reach the foot. Maybe you're holding onto the shin. Back is nice and flat here. We're not trying to round. Yeah, and you're feeling it, right? Feeling it in the inner thigh, a little bit in those hamstrings as well. And just relaxing, knowing that you've put in the time, you've put in the work. You'll likely feel this in the inner thighs a little bit more tomorrow and the next day than you are right now. All right, roll on up. Let's switch sides. Sitting up nice and tall, flex the foot. Inhale, reach those arms up. Turn, exhale, fold. Excellent. And if you haven't yet already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. There should be a little button in the lower corner there. And if you want to be notified every single time that I post a new video, whether it's fitness or yoga, make sure you find that a little alarm icon. Hover it over there and choose all, and that way you'll always get a notification of when I put up a new video. All right, let's come on up to center. One last stretch, and then we're gone for the day. Taking the soles of the feet together, we're gonna shimmy those heels in as close as we can to the groin, holding on to the toes, letting the knees just flop out to the sides. If this doesn't feel good, you're not really supported, or it hurts your lower back, there's discomfort there, take the hands behind you. You can always just lift the chest, still letting those knees flop out to the side, still feeling that nice deep stretch in the inner thighs, right? Absolutely. Now with my hands behind my back, I have a tendency to lock up those elbows. We're not gonna do that. And you're just staying here for anywhere between 20 seconds and 90 seconds. If you've got the time, stay here longer. You really wanna stretch out those muscles. And when you're done, if you need the help, take the hands underneath each knee, and that'll help you close it on up. Let me just say how much it is a pleasure for me to lead you through all these exercises. I hope you come back again, check out my other videos. Have a great day, everyone.